If your slide by keeps failing, you're probably messing up one key thing. And if that one thing fails, the whole move falls apart. Today, I'm gonna show you exactly what that mistake is, how to fix it, and how to turn the slide by into a low risk, high percentage takedown that actually works in live matches. Let's go. First things first, let's make sure we're on the same page. What is a slide by? And more importantly, how does it actually work? Think of the slide by like an arm drag that clears a collar tie. With a normal arm drag, we control the arm from the inside and underneath. With a slide by, we're controlling the arm from the outside. Different grip, same objective. No matter how you do it, the goal never changes. Get past the opponent's elbow and take the back. If you don't get past the elbow, you don't get to the back. And if you don't get to the back, the slide by is pointless. There are 3 keys to a good slide by. If your slide by feels weak or gets shut down, it's because you're missing one of these. Number 1, extend the arm. The first thing we have to do is get our opponent's arm extended. And it starts with footwork. We step our outside foot forward on the side we're performing the slide by. That step matters more than you think. Why? Because it puts us in a position to pivot, and without that, nothing after this works. From there, we lean our head slightly back. That head movement creates space and allows the arm to extend naturally if they keep the collar tie. No extension, no slide by. Quick pause, because this matters. If you're training hard and watching instructionals, but you still feel like you're not getting better, there's a reason for that. See, most wrestling courses have the same problem. They dump 100 techniques at you and say, good luck, go figure out how to train them. That's backwards. That's why I launched the Systematic Wrestling Fundamentals course. It's 7 modules, stance and core concepts, offense, defense, top, bottom, mindset, and training methods. Inside, you'll find more than 100 instructional videos, written content, but most importantly, it's structured as a system, not a move library. You get a 12-week training program built using scientific principles to maximize your rate of progress, so you're not guessing what to drill, when to drill, or how hard to push. You just follow the plan and improve faster. And so that nothing gets lost, every move comes with pre-made digital flashcards, so that instead of kinda remembering positions, you actually lock them into memory. This is for wrestlers who don't want more moves, they want cleaner fundamentals, fewer mistakes, and techniques that actually show up in competition. If that's you, go to systematicwrestling.com, the fundamentals course is linked below. All right, back to the slide by. Number 2, move your head. This is where a lot of people mess it up. Once the arm's extended, your head has to clear the arm. We already leaned back the head to create space. Now we dip our ear to our shoulder and move down and out of the path of their collar tie. Notice how when I take my ear to my shoulder, it creates a flat surface for his arm to slide across. At the same time, we're moving their arm across the body. If your head stays in the way, you get stuck. If your head moves, the lane opens. Number 3, pivot and get chest to chest. This is the big one. This is usually the mistake that's killing your slide by. We have to pivot and face the same direction as our opponent. That's why earlier we stepped the outside foot up. If you leave your inside foot forward, you have to switch your foot before you can pivot. A slow pivot means your opponent has time to square up. And once they square up, the slide by is gone. So we step the outside foot forward, pivot hard, and then immediately get torso to torso contact. That contact is non-negotiable. If you don't close that space right away, your opponent will retract the arm and either recover or counter. Here's something you have to understand. If you clear the arm, but you don't control your opponent's ability to retract it, you're not safe. They can swim that arm back through, they can knee pick you, they can drop down and attack your legs. That's why there's a hierarchy to how we actually clear the arm on a slide by. These methods are listed in order of how well they control the arm during that critical gap, the moment between clearing the tie and getting torso to torso. Number 1, check the watch. This is the strongest option. We use the back of our wrist to bump the arm across from underneath. The wrist acts like a wedge, and that wedge prevents the opponent from pulling their arm back. That gives you the most control and the most margin for error. Number 2, the bicep pull. This one's a little different. Our outside arm drapes over the top of the opponent's collar tie and reaches inside. There is a pulling action, but most of the clearing actually comes from a small shoulder shrug that bumps the arm from underneath. Done right, it's smooth and efficient. Done wrong, it turns into a strength battle. And last, number 3, the overtie shrug. Think of this one as a one-handed slide by. It's tricky, and you need a little more pressure from your opponent than the other two, but when it works, it's sneaky. We take an overtie over the opponent's collar tie, and we give them a little forward pressure to bait them into pushing back. The moment they do, we step up with the outside foot, create space, pivot, and shuck them past us with our shoulder. Timing matters here, but if you get it, it's money. Once we've cleared the arm with the slide by and taken the back, we can finish in one of two ways. Option 1 is to drag them down using our collar tie. Option 2 is a lift and return. This could either be a mat return, or we can drop to a leg and lift to finish with a Turk. The key here is to get our outside arm elbow deep around the corner to make lifting much easier. Simple, efficient, high percentage. All right, now you've got everything you need to make the slide by work. The technique isn't the problem anymore. The question is effort. You're gonna drill this until it's second nature, or you're gonna keep giving up easy points because you kind of know it. That's on you. Get to work. What's happening? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, this one is my most recent, and the video I recommend personally for you is this one. If you've got a question or something you want me to cover in the future, drop me a line below. I read every comment. I love hearing from you guys. That's all for this one. I'll see you in the next one.